Yo, what is going on? Savage here. Today we're going to be bringing you guys another solo breakdown. Solos is the most popular on our series, and also I'm a firm believer that if you're a decent solo player, it'll help you progress in quads, trios, or duos. Mostly just because of the fact that if your team ends up dying and you're by yourself, you're going to need to know how to play on your own without having to rely on others to get you through the game. But anyway, before we get into it, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Also leave a like on the video. Let's get this video to 600 likes. And join our Discord community if you guys want to meet other people and come up with some better teams than what you're probably playing with. I know a lot of you guys are out there running with randoms. I'm telling you right now, you're better off joining our Discord and linking up some people who actually have some common sense. Y'all have been leaving me so many positive comments on the videos telling me how your wins have gone up, your kills have gone up, how you're having more fun with the game. And that just makes my day. So thank you guys for that. But without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into the video. All right, here we are spectating Gun. Gun is going to be utilizing, let's see. It seems like every time we spectate a random, we always spectate them taking 900 hours to decide what weapon they want to use. But he's got a heartbeat. He's heartbeating everything. There are 93 enemies left. He's got a search objective activated, and he needs to get moving. Again, the faster you get your loadout, the quicker you guys can start hunting down kills and playing aggressively. Try to avoid staying in certain areas for longer than a couple minutes, guys. That's going to do so many things for you. One, it's going to prevent people from coming to your compound when you're still underlooted and you're overstaying your welcome and just absolutely shitting on your face. Also, it's going to help you guys learn the map. When you start moving around the map, you start seeing things you didn't see before. You start learning different rotations. You start learning how to play different areas. And also, thirdly, it gets you out there and getting kills, guys. So please, when you're playing the game, try to stay out of the same area for more than a few minutes. All right, we have a vehicle on the mini map to his south. Let's see what he does. Vehicle's just driving off. He's just going to say screw it. Remember, he's got a search objective above him. If you guys activate an objective, go for it. And there's no immediate danger near you, go ahead and knock that objective out so you can start a second one if you choose to. Basically, in his position, what I would do right now is finish the objective. Then I would instantly find a bounty or get a UAV in the air and start going after some kills. And he's got a bunch of flags around him too, so if he decides to do that, he definitely can. All right, he's got a Ram and he's got an Uzi. It's really not a bad setup, especially this early on, but he's got $11,000 and the buy station is to his south. So he needs to go over there, get his buy, and get out of this area. Remember, guys, when you pull out the heartbeat sensor, if the numbers aren't displayed on the bottom, that means there's nobody within the heartbeat sensor. So standing there holding it out for 900 minutes, letting it do 300 sweeps, this is a waste of time. Remember, I'm going to shove this down your throat for the next few weeks. Time management is everything. All right, we have an ATV coming in. Your boy spots it. He's whipping out the car 98. He's predicting where the movement will be. Gets the hit. Nice hit. And remember, guys, aim for the head, but when you're using the car 98, you don't have to lead dramatically. Just lead a little bit. Just aim right in front of the head and get that easy headshot. Car 98 is such a great gun, and if you're going to be utilizing it, make sure you're practicing with it often and make sure that you're actually going for your headshots. Car 98 is not worth anything if you're going for body shots. All right, we went ahead and skipped a few minutes, but still he is sitting here doing nothing. This is obviously a newer player. He's marking the buy station. You don't need to mark the buy station in solos if it's next to you. There's no reason to mark a buy station if you're literally sitting right on top of it. Now, objectives and things like that, you definitely want to mark an objective on your map if it's in a multi-story building so that you can actually see throughout the building what floor it's on. So that's a great strategy, but sitting here wasting time to mark the buy station, there's no point of it at all. I've got a UAV in the air. We've got a vehicle come up to his right who's probably gonna didn't see him. You're good. But you got a lot of people. We have a lot of people sitting here. There's a guy in the open right now. Utilize the right gun for the right fight, guys. Also, make sure you're paying attention to the mini-map. He's still staring off down yonder, and your boy is already moving into the building. Granted, you have another target right here that is in his line of sight, but he's so tunnel vision on that pipe right now. That pipe's pretty hot that he doesn't even notice the other player as well. So, guys, again, even if you're aiming at somebody, if you don't have somebody in your scope, just quickly glance at your mini-map so you can let the UAV do its job and tell you where the enemies are at. And right now they're killing each other off because you've wasted too much time. And whoa, what the f did he buy? This boy's a savage. I didn't even realize that, chat. I apologize, guys. He didn't even buy a loadout stash. He bought a self-res and 2 UAVs. This man is an absolute savage. Now, a lot of people do like to wait for the free loadout. There is a free loadout there as well. I would have bought a loadout. That way I could get my ghost class on top of it. All right, so the molly, what the molly just did, I'm not a fan of throwing mollies and stuff when it comes to doorways. Either A, throw it back to where the enemy was at, or B, don't throw it at all. Because now you're in a position where you've already cracked his armor. It's not completely broken, but it's damaged. Your armor is not damaged, so you have the upper hand right now. So you could just push in there and shit on his face. Unfortunately, you've now blocked yourself out of the room using the molly, and given the enemy ample amount of time to replate up, reposition on you, and maybe even kill you. So be very careful. So be very careful in throwing things like mollies, that you don't leave yourself in a situation where you can't push an enemy that you just damaged and he should be able to beat. The hesitation on the push, guys. Look, if you're gonna push the enemy, push the enemy. Don't sit there and hesitate. Because like I said, the longer it takes to fight, the more time the enemy has to come up with a plan of action and outplay you. I don't know what he's looking at. I don't know why he's so concerned behind him. I think he's anticipating the enemy coming up the stairs. But if you know these buildings, there are dozens of ways in and out of the building on multiple floors. So that one staircase is not the only thing to do, right? Unfortunately, this is the majority of players, guys. Crouching next to a corner, people think that this is the strategy, this is how to get better, and this is how you get kills and wins. This is not how you do it, guys. Because if it comes down to in-game situation, you are going to absolutely get shit on, because all you know is how to sit in a corner and watch one direction. The better players, the best players in Warzone, are able to defend themselves from 360 degrees instead of just trapping themselves against the corner, too afraid to fight. Also, I want you guys to notice your boy only has 3 kills. We've been in this match for a total of 7 minutes. I think between me dying in the gulag and dying in the game, we're looking at about 11-minute match, and there's only 40 players left. So again, you guys want to increase your kill count. If you guys want to increase your skills, period, you got to stop playing like this. Now, I'm not shitting on him. I'm not going to hate on him. Again, Battle Royales is new to a lot of people. A lot of people haven't played BRs until this game, so a lot of people are still trying to get the confidence to work. So a lot of people are still trying to work on their confidence to get out there and play aggressive. But I'm telling you right now, if you guys want to improve as Battle Royale players, if you guys want to improve in Warzone, don't worry about dying. Get the fear of losing out of your head. Accept the fact that you're going to lose a lot in this game. Start pushing fights. Start playing aggressive. When he got in that fight, I instantly would have pushed in and fought him. If I lost, oh well. At least now I can know what I did wrong and learn from that, right? Also, the ADSing. Oh my. Also, the ADSing. You don't want to ADS and scan. You want to scan until your crosshair's on the target, then ADS. He's basically sitting there, ADS on the left side of the wood, and then he rotated and tried to track the target to the right, and it just got him killed because, one, your movement speed, your ADS speed is going to be too slow to be able to do that, and two, your shot's just going to be really, really bad. So this is a perfect example right there, guys. He wasted 10 minutes in the game for 3 kills. He got his money, never got his loadout. 10 minutes in the game, free loadout stashed on the ground. He had the money for a loadout, never went for the loadout. Again, I'm going to assume he's a new player. Think about it this way, guys. If you just go and hot drop Superstore 2 or 3 times, you may die off the bat, but at least you'll practice fighting. At least you'll practice navigating the map. At least you can practice ADSing on target. At least you can practice and learn from your mistakes. Why would you sit here and prolong this match to be 10, 20 minutes just to die because you're too afraid to be aggressive? So guys, if you're getting into Warzone for the first time, I highly recommend just hot dropping, man. Go stadium, go Superstore, fight it out. If you die, oh well, load up the next match. Don't even try to win for a few days. Just practice with your movement, practice with your gunplay, and try to be aggressive. If you guys can practice that, if you guys get in the aggressive mindset, and then you go back to trying to win games with that aggressive mindset, it will spike your gameplay dramatically. And I can guarantee you guys will be pulling way more wins than you're pulling right now playing like this. All right, again, I am playing on my alt account right now. My account has a 0 KD. This is why I get lobbies like this. Normally, I do not get lobbies like this. But here we go with the second dude, Dunford, who is legitimately doing the same thing the last guy we were spectating's doing. There's a he grabs a bounty, and he doesn't even chase the bounty. He just sits there and heartbeats in 360 degrees. The reason why I keep posting videos like this, guys, is because this happens more times than you guys think. I guarantee you a high percentage of players in Warzone play like this. Don't even, why are you marking stuff, brother? You had a bounty, you didn't do it. You can do a search now for what? You don't even have your loadout. Free loadout drop to your right. Go get the free loadout drop. Guys, I will be coming out with a very simple tips and tricks video here soon. This video has motivated me. This week sometime I will come out with a brand new how to dive into Warzone video, talking about loadouts, talking about objectives, talking about what each item does, and getting in depth with just legitimately the basics. So guys, if you're looking forward to that video, make sure you're there. It'll drop sometime later this week. We will also be working on some advanced tips for those of you guys who are a little bit more aware than this player is. All right, so he left the free loadout. He left the search objective that he marked, and he left a bunch of bounties. So this is probably going to be no aggression at all whatsoever. So let's just see what he does in fights and how we can correct the things that he's doing, and maybe analyze some of the enemies that he happens to be fighting as well. Hopefully we can spectate somebody that's a little more aggressive than this. Remember, guys, when you're traveling around the map, you want to have a direction. You want to have an objective you're going for, whether you want to go from dam to military, whether you want to go from hangars to promenade, whatever the case may be, you want to have a plan of action. This guy's just driving in a circle. He's got no plan. He's just looking for players. But guys, if you're looking for players, that's fine. Just make sure you're around the compound. Why does this car look like it's off of Harry Potter? Things just floating everywhere. But guys, if you're looking for players, you got to go to compounds. You can't just drive in the open like this. The chance of running into a player out in the open is slim to shit. Also, I can tell just by his movement that his sensitivity in general is too high. Not even just his ADS sensitivity. His sensitivity in general is too high. Guys, don't listen to YouTubers when we recommend you guys sensitivities, right? Don't listen to streamers either. And what I mean by that is you can always ask a streamer or a YouTube creator, what's your settings, bro? And work off of that. That's fine. But if, let's say Nick Merckx is using a 20 sensitivity, right? Let's say his sensitivity is 20, and everyone's like, oh my God, Nick's so good. He's using 20 sensitivity. Let me try that too. Don't do that. Get that out of your head. Everyone uses different sensitivity, or at least everyone should. Different sensitivities for different people's reaction time, different people's gunplay, different people's gameplay style. Not everybody's going to be super aggressive. Not everybody's going to be a close quarter fighter. Not everyone's going to be a long range sniper. Find out your gameplay and create your sensitivity and your ADS sensitivity based on that alone. Stop copying settings and trying to stick with it until you get better with it. That's not how you do it. I don't really know what he's shooting at. Holy f, that's a person. He's laying prone. I thought that was like a heat bucket or something. I don't know what it was. Shot him once and the guy didn't even move. Guy just laid there. Maybe I'm the idiot. Like I saw the thermal. I just didn't look like a person to me. All right, here we have Dunford, who's just sitting on the edge of the circle. Don't really know what he's doing right now. He's pissing off people by shooting an HDR at an enemy. He broke his armor. Instead of pushing in and trying to kill him, he's just going to stay out here and waste more ammo, I guess. I'm really not sure what his play is. All right, he's finally pushing up to the enemy right now. Again, there's so many bounties around you. Guys, even if you don't want to hunt down bounties, if you're in an area and you feel uncomfortable and you feel like there's other enemies near you, which we know there is, grab a bounty. The odds of a bounty locating an enemy within the same compound as you, especially military, is pretty good. So at least this will identify somebody. It might not identify this guy, but it'll identify somebody else that's here, and then you'll know where two people are at. A lot of people are like, I don't want to use bounties because I want to go across the map and chase them. I mean, you don't have to. If you want to pick up the bounty just to see if someone's close and then not chase somebody, if the bounty marks someone across the map, that's fine. But why would you risk not identifying somebody else that happens to be in the same compound as you? So this right here always bugs me. He's sitting here on the edge of the boxes, like just corner peeking, right? It's cool you're corner peeking, which is putting your body safe from the enemy you're trying to fight. But what about the rest of the enemies? You're in the middle of a compound. Guys, if you're in the middle of a compound, I don't care what compound it is, military, promenade, superstore, doesn't matter. You need to maintain movement because you will get shot in the back. Savage, I always get shot in the back. And I always third party. What do I do? Keep maintaining movement, guys. I'm telling you. Sitting here for this prolonged period of time. One, this guy's probably not in here anymore. Holy shit, he is. Wow. I need to start playing more games on this account for sure. We can start dropping some 40 kill gameplays. What are you doing right now? Either A, push in the building and fight, or B, bail out. This is wasted time. This whole match has been wasted time. We are now sitting at 17 enemies left. And your boy's got 2 kills. And the guy before that only had 3. So we've witnessed 3 kills this entire game. I will be also bringing more high kill, high intensity gameplays, guys. The guy's on the 3rd floor. He's sitting above, he's sitting in the corner, and you can't shoot through the grating. So you're going to have to get an angle on him. There he is right there. He's right over here, sitting up top. But I'm sure you guys knew that. This didn't. And here comes the cluster strike from a whole nother target all the way at bunkers. You can tell it's coming from bunkers because that's where the cluster strike is coming from. That will always let you know where the enemies are. Why are you heart beating? He hasn't left. Oh, now you're getting shot from behind. Fucking weird. Who would have thought? Oh my god. Like I've been saying this the whole time. Guys, for the love of God, push an enemy, fight, and die. Really, who cares if you die? You start up another game. You're not playing for your real life. You're not playing for money. Push the enemy and die. Practice fighting compounds like this. Granted, that warehouse is a bitch because you cannot shoot through the grating. I would have bailed out long ago. Don't forget, there's still a guy at the bunkers behind him that was shooting clusters at him. Your boy Dunford needs to worry more about position with the circle than anything. He's underlooted. He's outweaponed. And he's still just as gung-ho for this guy right here. Granted, he could wait for him to jump out of the warehouse and kill him. But what fun is that? All right, here we are. I went ahead and skipped through it. He hasn't moved since. He's just sitting here waiting for the enemy to leave the warehouse. And of course, the guy gets in a vehicle. So this dude that sat here waiting for that kill the whole time. Unfortunately, missed out on that. That should be an easy kill. Guy lays prone. You have an HDR, is what it is. We're not going to explain that. All right, here we are in game, and to me, I think in-game situations are the most important. Again, I do have a video coming out, or it may have already posted, depending on when this video releases. But there will be a video out this week sometime on my channel about in-game circles. And I do believe this will be in it as well. In-game circles is extremely important. How to navigate your in-game is one of the most important things that I can teach you guys. I may not be the greatest player overall, but when it comes to strategy, just because of my years of experience, I believe that I can offer you guys a lot of insight. Now this right here, you have a really good position, so you can honestly sit here and wait for the enemy to come out and kill him. Unfortunately, again, he was undergunned, he's underlooted, and he just didn't have good accuracy, so I'm not surprised he died. So this is a good position. You have a fence line that you can go on the other side of, which is exactly what he's doing. That will protect you from all of military base, and you can just focus on this side. And then if you want to swap focus, you can jump back over the wall, and you can focus back on military. The possibilities with this kind of ending are endless, and that's why I really love military-ish endings. Now he does spot a target, gets the hit. I don't know how he saw him, to be honest. Gets the armor break. I feel like that definitely should have knocked him. It's an HDR, bro. All right, if you look at minimap, there's definitely 2 targets there because the cluster strikes came in from another angle. All right, I don't like this at all. Do not waste your airstrike. Why? Because this guy's an easy kill. So I wouldn't have wasted it. I would have saved that in case the circle shifted. If you look at the minimap, if the circle shifted to the right side of the minimap, you're going to need the airstrike as suppressive cover so you can push to safety. I will always try to hold on to my kill streaks if possible. That way, if I need to move out of position to get to a better position and I'm getting shot at, I can throw it on them, and that'll give me ample amount of opportunity and time to get safe and hopefully win the game. And again, this guy right here was an easy kill. He has an HDR. I don't know why he's shooting at him with an MP7 at that range. That is insane, bro. You have an HDR, you've wasted your airstrike, and you didn't get a kill. Guys, I'm gonna tell you right now, the MP7, let's see if he peeks. I want to show you guys. The MP7 is good for a range up to about this rock, and that's still not even optimal. Anything further than this rock, just put it away. Don't even think about it. Honestly, your optimal range would probably be this rock right here. Anything further than that's just, you're just gonna piss them off. All right, so we still didn't get the kill on the guy he wasted the airstrike on. So we wasted an airstrike and we revealed our position. But then he bailed on the fight altogether. So the enemy could come up and kill him through that fence line right there, or even snipe him from the side. Will he? Who knows? The enemy didn't even shoot at him, which is, again, is odd. This is a weird lobby. I wish I was playing in this as a tryhard right now. But that is something you want to not do. If you start to piss off a guy, especially in game, make sure you finish the fight, because if he ends up getting a fight with somebody over here, and that guy's still alive, which I'm assuming he is, while you're fighting this guy, you're going to forget about homeboy behind you, and he's going to come up and just absolutely annihilate you and ruin your day. So in games, you always want to finish the fight on an enemy if possible. Granted, if you're getting shot at from both enemies, use your judgment there. All right, well, it's a 1v1. I know where the enemy is because I heard him shooting. The enemy is somewhere around this area. That's who was shooting at the guy he just killed. So I'm assuming the guy he shot at originally did die to something. Who knows? Maybe he just backed out. So it's a 1v1 fight, and you have an MP7 out. This moment right here is when I would actually have my sniper out. I would want to have a little bit more ranged weapon for this fight. And there he is. Boom. Easy. GG's. I love how he's just crawling around. He tried his ass off. But look, guys, I really hope you enjoyed the video. I know that was super basic. Like I said, some of these videos are going to be hit. Some of these videos are going to be missed. But still, for the newer players out there who are new to the channel, who haven't seen my other simple videos, this is probably one of the most simplistic ones we've done yet. These are just perfect examples of things not to do in the game. And hopefully, me telling you things you should be doing instead kind of enlighten you on how to speed up your gameplay, get more kills, be more aggressive, and hopefully get more wins. Like I said, I have a video coming out sometime this week, maybe before this video. It may come out after. That just specifically talks about in-game circles, because there's so many people that just are telling me, hey bro, I'm getting in-game, I'm getting 10, 11 kills, but I cannot secure the dub. What do I do? And that is what I'm best at, is telling you guys how to be strategic navigating circles. So guys, make sure you check out all the in-game gameplays that I analyzed, and make sure you check out my in-game. You have a good one. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in the next one. But until next time, good luck in Warzone. Again, guys, thank you so much for the love and support on the channel. The comment section has been blowing up, and I love to see all the positivity in there. If you guys want to check out some other tips and tricks videos, make sure you click one of these links over here. And again, as always, don't forget to subscribe by hitting the button below. Y'all have a good one, and I'll see you next time.